If you're thinking about making a move to Greenville, South Carolina this year in 2025, you want to watch this video. With my 47 years of local knowledge and 21 years of real estate knowledge, I'm putting out my bold predictions for the Greenville real estate market in 2025. So hang tight. Now, I am Mark Rucker, and I am your hometown realtor. My goal is to always be the most informative outlet for you in the upstate of South Carolina and to be your trusted resource for the most dependable and up-to-date information. I want to be reliable. I want to be relatable. Now, if you are within 1 in 100 days yourself of relocating to our area, or in just the thinking about it stage, that's okay. Go ahead and contact me. My information is below, my email and phone number, and I would love to be your hometown realtor. Also, subscribe below and comment below, because we would love to hear your thoughts about our wonderful Greenville, South Carolina area. Now, it is my pleasure to be your resource to all things Greenville. And it is our goal on the Rucker & Associates real estate team to be your go-to for Greenville real estate. Okay, so here we go. So you may be sitting at your home computer or office computer or on your mobile device, or you could be in all different corners of the U.S., such as California or Washington State or Colorado, New York, or Florida. Your markets may be very different than ours here in the Greenville, South Carolina area. Some metrics may be the same, some metrics may be wildly different. But if you're thinking about making a move to our area in 2025, here are my bold predictions for the Greenville, South Carolina real estate market this year, 2025. So number one, home prices. In 2024, we closed out the year an average sales price in the greater Greenville area at $384,097. The year before, $371,663. That was a 3.3% increase. Historically, that's right on par where Greenville has been since the early 1980s. 3 to 5% is typically a good, healthy market in our area. Now, the previous 3 years, from 2021 to 2023, we increased over 30%. That was due to artificially low interest rates. We actually borrowed buyers early that will probably be buying right now. Everyone jumped on the low interest rates and made their move. Now, I'll get to interest rates in detail later in this video. So what will home prices do this year in 2025? I am projecting we will see home prices rise another 5% in our area. Now, why the increase? The Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson corridor of the upstate of South Carolina is projected to be the number 4 net migration area across the United States. Consistently, South Carolina has been in the top 4 states to relocate to, and now the overall Greenville area is one of the top destinations in the country. We are no secret. This will cause home prices to go up simply because of supply and demand. Number 2, real estate crash. Now hear me out. We will not go into a collapse or a tailspin or a home crisis in Greenville. Nationally, the market is wildly different versus the crash of 2008. Mainly, it's the equity homeowners have right now. Home equity is far outpacing mortgage debt. If you go back to the years of 2000 to 2007, total homeowner equity and home mortgage debt were roughly parallel. Today, they are significantly more equity versus debt. To be exact, $35 trillion in equity versus $13 trillion in debt. So simply put, homeowners are not going to give their house away because they have so much equity. We will not see a mortgage crisis. Right now, we have the lowest mortgage delinquency rate, which is 90 days plus late, since 2004 to 2005. Greenville is no different. Just in the last 5 years, our home prices have gone up by over 40%. So these homeowners will not be losing their homes. There will be no crisis in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay, number 3, number of home sales. Nationally, since 2020, number of home sales have decreased across the U.S. by 42%. That's a pretty big dip, y'all. In Greenville, we have decreased some in number of homes sold, but not near what the national average has done. Now, the end of 2024, our Greenville market closed out at 16,460 homes. That was a 7.5 increase over last year. In 2023, we had an 8.1% decrease. In 2022, we had a 5.9 decrease. My projections for 2025 is we will have a minimum of a 5% increase in number of homes sold again. That goes back to the net migration that Greenville is experiencing. Everyone is moving here from California to Florida to New York to Connecticut to Oregon, even parts of Canada. They're all coming here. New construction is absolutely thriving in our Greenville market. 43% of our active inventory is some form of new construction. You can probably hear it in the background right now. So for these reasons, number of homes sold will increase for 2025. Number 4 prediction, interest rates. Interest rates actually are a national metric. A rate in Greenville, South Carolina is the same rate in San Diego, California. So let's touch on rates for a minute. All the projections from the experts are predicting there will be multiple Fed rate cuts in 2025. However, that does not necessarily mean that mortgage interest rates are going to be cut. Normally, they do run parallel, but not every time. If you're waiting for rates to dip less than 5%, you're probably going to be highly disappointed this year. And you may be waiting a long time to purchase a house. Fannie Mae, Mortgage Bankers Association, and Wells Fargo have put out their projections for 2025. If you look at all the way to Q4 of 2025, the lowest rate any of those sources have projected is 6.3%. So be ready for rates to be pretty much in the sixes all year. And who knows what 2026 will bring. What I do know is one thing. Cash buyers are not affected by interest rates. And all the new construction homes I mentioned earlier in this video, most of those builders are offering incredible incentive packages that will significantly lower your interest rate. So you may want to check out those builders. And I'll be more than happy to give you the list of best builders and best incentive packages going on in Greenville right now. Okay, number 5 prediction. Seller's market or buyer's market? Simple answer is it depends. And here's why it depends. There are many variables when looking at a seller's market versus a buyer's market. First off, let's define what they mean. It's all about supply and demand. First off, a seller's market. If your market's month's supply of inventory is 3 months or less, you're in a seller's market. If your month's supply of inventory is 4 to 7 months, you're in a flat market or balanced market. Finally, if your month's supply of inventory is 7+ months, you are in a buyer's market. Now, for reference, back in the crash of 2008 to 2010, we had 12 months of inventory. That was a huge buyer's market. If you could get a loan, you are probably going to get a crazy good deal on the price. Now, right now, In Greenville, South Carolina, we have 3.3 months of inventory. We are still in a seller's market, but we are creeping towards a more balanced market. But here's the trick. It's different in all price ranges and different areas of Greenville. It is a very hyper-local market we have in Greenville. For example, the price range of $1 million plus is in a buyer's market right now in Greenville. Homes from $500,000 to $900,000 is a flat market. Homes less than $350,000, we are still in a crazy hot seller's market. Additionally, new construction can have an effect on this. You could have a beautiful 2 to 3 year old home in the $350,000 price range and actually be in a buyer's market because your number one competition is that new construction. And new construction wins out 9 out of 10 times. So my point is, these numbers can be skewed greatly. And again, this is a very hyper-local market. Contact me and I'll be more than happy to zero in on an area or a particular neighborhood and let you know what kind of market that is. So here's my prediction for Greenville in 2025. I believe it will be interest rate driven. If rates stay in the mid sixes or so, expect things to hold steady with the different price ranges of buyer's market or seller's market. But if all the mortgage experts are wrong and rates go to low sixes or into the fives, the Greenville market will be in a full-blown seller's market. We're going to be right back into the frenzy, which was post-COVID up until about 2022. Now, why do I think this? Because all of the buyers will jump off the fence and they're going to start purchasing in our market at a very rapid pace. Now, we still have rather low inventory and it will be gobbled up very quickly, which will make home prices skyrocket, which will lead to a heavy seller's market. Now, I really do appreciate you watching this video about my bold predictions for the Greenville real estate market in 2025. Please be on the lookout for more videos on our channel about living in Greenville, South Carolina. And remember, I am your hometown realtor, and I would love to be your resource for all things Greenville. Thank you.